Hey, what's up, guys? This is Church of Caboose, and for today's Destiny 2 video, we're going to be talking about I've hit the max power. Now, what should I be doing? Because let me know if this describes you guys, because I hear this all the time. Like, hey, Church, I hit the max power for the season. I think I'm done with Destiny because there's nothing else to do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. The power is just like one tiny aspect of the game. So I thought we'd take some time to talk about today. What kinds of things do you do once you hit that max power? So if you do enjoy the video, make sure you guys click that like button as well as subscribe to my channel. And if you want to have a Discord community, feel free to join the eventual Discord server just when you hop in there to say, hey, I'm off of the YouTube, and we'll give you a role. And you don't necessarily have to be in the clan, but you're also welcome to be in our clan as well. We have currently Xbox and PC, but the folks hopping in the eventual server can really be anybody. So make sure you guys check those out. Feel free to check me out over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Church of Caboose, and you guys can catch me streaming fairly often, not all the time, but I try my best to give planned stream announcements inside of my Twitter, which is also at Church of Caboose, as well as on the Discord server. So let's get on into the actual video, what to do once you hit that max power. As we're talking about, what to do once you get that max power, I don't want anyone thinking that power does not matter. It absolutely does matter. There's lots of end game that require certain power levels to have the best chance at beating it. There's also things in the first week of each season and expansion that tends to come out that is power leveled. For Season of the Worthy, it was Trials of Osiris. For Season of Arrivals, there was Trials of Osiris, but most notably the dungeon. And then every time there's a new raid, it usually comes out in that first week. So getting that power up is still really important. I don't want anyone trying to think that I'm saying it's not important. But when folks tell me, they're like, yep, I'm done with the game, or like it's this, I hit max power, like I beat it, quote unquote, like yay. I'm like, hey, hang on. This is for me when the game actually starts. So I thought I'd share with you guys 3 things that I would suggest you all do once you hit that max power. Number 1 would be to hone your skill and to go for things that you normally wouldn't go for. I know for myself, I don't really do solo dungeons or solo flawless dungeons or trying to do things like flawless raids. It's not like a common thing for me to go for because it's not super efficient. If I can bust out a raid in 40 minutes and get all the reward, or try to do it flawlessly and it takes 2 hours, like I'm gonna probably do the 40-minute option. But once I hit that max power, I'm like, you know what? I got time. Like let's do it. Let's go for that flawless and chase down those different raid challenges. So that's something I really always try to suggest people do, is to hone your skills. It could be messing with builds inside of PvE, it could be doing stuff for PvP. Point is try to use this time to make yourself better because you have more time to use instead of chasing down all those pinnacle powerful activities. Then number 2 would be to try and get yourself more involved, or even more, more involved inside of a community. So if you are in an active clan, or if you're looking for a clan, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you guys are welcome to join the Vengeful Discord server. We are a clan, but if you guys are in one and just want to be there, we also have my YouTube fans that are over there as well. Just when you join the server, to say, hey, I'm here for from Church of Caboose on YouTube, don't need a clan, and we're absolutely give you a role, and you get to hang out and build with some new friendships. We are constantly running raids. It's pretty uncommon to not have at least a couple of raids going throughout the week, so you guys should be able to do all kinds of stuff, as well as just make some good friends. There's a lot of great dudes and gals over in that server, and they're all fantastic. So that's the other thing. There's so much of Destiny is built around a community. We got different things like story missions, like coming out on the 22nd, that are in memorial for a passed away Bungie game developer. We've got things where back in Destiny 1, there was someone that was really struggling with, I believe it was with cancer, and Bungie gave them an incredibly rare exotic, I forget what it was called, but the point is that there's lots of community stuff that happens inside of Bungie, and if you're a part of a community, it's just even better because then you have more ties to all of those things. So feel free to kind of check out our Discord server, or just become better friends with the people that you play with. Like, you never know, you might have some fun going for a day 1 raid clear coming on November 10th with that whole season. I'd imagine it'd be about 4 days later when the new raid would be dropped. Then lastly, the third thing I suggest folks to do is to chase stuff that is going away. Specifically, with Beyond Light, we know that things like the Leviathan raids are going away, Scourge of the Past is going away, there's 4 destinations going away, as well as all the triumphs and quests that are associated with those planets. So if you haven't gotten all that stuff done, go get that done. This is a great time to try and catch up, so that way, like, heaven forbid, we get to Beyond Light and somehow the Legend of Acreus is like the god thing to have, and if you have the Catalyst, it's even better. And then you're like, ah, shoot, if only I took those 2 months at the end to go for that Legend of Acreus instead of playing Call of Duty. Like, I don't know, just making up an example. Like, this is a great time to go for those things that are gone, or I guess going to be gone. And then if we got these various things like weapon catalysts that are associated to raids, like the Telesto, Sleeper Stimulant, as well as Legend of Acreus, and there's one more that Skyburners, there you go, Skyburners, that's Scout Rifle. So once those Leviathan raids go away, those catalysts are gone. So make sure you guys are at least taking the opportunity to try and get those catalysts, because who knows if Bungie will put those in some other way of being able to acquire those catalysts. So those are kind of really the 3 things I suggest you guys do. Get better at the game, get more involved in a community, feel free to check out my community, as well as, chasing all that stuff that's going to disappear. I would suggest for seasons and expansions going forward, past Beyond Light, which is November 10th of 2020, you try really hard to have catching up and getting everything acquired, whether it's weapon quests, armor sets, whatever, inside of those seasons, because you never know what's going to actually be going away. So guys, let me know down below how you feel about what you think we should be doing once you hit the max power of 1060 for this current season. But in general, max power, I want this video to be relevant for at least a while. I want this to be a good video to have for folks for a while. So let me know down below what kinds of stuff you guys like to do once you hit max power. I personally find it a great time to go after titles and those silly triumphs that I normally can't be bothered with when I'm hunting down that max power. But what do you guys like to do? Let me know down below. Hopefully I see you guys all inside of the Vengeful Discord server. While you're here, thank you so much for watching the whole video. Since you're here anyways, might as well click subscribe if you aren't subscribed, and join in that Discord server for Vengeful, and let me know that you're a YouTube fan. If you guys are already here, it means the world to me when someone subscribes, and that'd be just absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I am Church of Caboose. Have a great week and happy grinding, y'all.